Okay, what a day for a daydreaming boy. It's days like this that you wonder why you play fantasy sports at all, to be quite honest with you, but it is what it is. So I thought I'd go through a couple of my pitching woes again today. Um, so I really don't understand why the Angels can't score runs. I'm seriously not understanding that. Um, and it would be nice if they did, because they'd only have to score like one or two maybe tops to win a game once in a while, because their pitching's not all that bad. So in the last video, I believe it was the last video, Noah Syndergaard I had pitched him, said what the heck. He pitches 5 2/3, 6 hits, 1 run. He lets up 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Of course he gets the loss because they lose to KC 7-0. But that's not even the kicker. He gives up 1 run, gets the loss. Zack Greinke pitches 5 innings, 3 hits, 0 runs, a walk, and 5 Ks. Actually, it was the identical scoreline he had, not his last start, but the start before that. He gets 16 points, but guess what? He doesn't get the win because KC decides to score in the 6th inning and not in the 5th inning. And why he only is pitching 5 innings, I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. I can't really blame him any. So in total, they pitch 10 2/3, give up 1 earned run, and I don't get a win out of either one of them. Please help me. Please help me. So Noah Syndergaard gets the loss after giving up 1 earned run. He gets 8 points. Greinke doesn't get the win, shuts him out through 5 innings. They win 7-zip. He gets 16 points. So hey, listen, that's still cool, right? 8 points, 16 points, not the best 8 points, but he still gets 8 points. Then Corey Kluber, of course, they're playing Baltimore, who I forget. I might have mentioned this before about reading an article on ESPN that casinos are worried, because they're taking in bets about Baltimore winning the World Series now, because I forget the soccer team that did it. That was like a 2001 shot that won the Premier League. I think it was the Premier League. I think it was Leicester City, something. I thought that was a cool story, but they think Baltimore is going to do it now that they have a 500 record and won 10 straight. Are you kidding me? But anyways, who knows? Maybe they will, considering Corey Kluber and Tampa Bay can't beat them. They lose 5-1. So Kluber gives up 4 runs in 5 innings, 7 hits, a walk, and 2 Ks. Of course, I get the loss again. I do get 20 points on the night, but 3 games and another 2 losses to tack on the resume. So that was always nice. So I just wanted to rant a little about that. Adolis Garcia is going nuts right now. In his last 4 games, he's got a combined 32 points. A couple of home runs, 6 RBIs, a couple of steals, which is nice, 6 runs scored, and 8 hits total. And he's got a 2, 4, 6, 8, 9-game hitting streak. So he's got 220 points on the year. That position rank on ESPN is all messed up, so I won't go over that. But again, 220 points. And he's still available in about 15, 16% of your ESPN leagues out there. So take a look at the waiver wire. He still might be available, especially in public leagues like I'm in, that no one's really playing this league, which is even more frustrating because no one's really playing this league. And I am in 3rd now, but the fact that no one's playing and I'm still on 3rd and I've done like 30 transactions is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. I did get 64 points total out of my hitters on Tuesday. So, my hitting is the reason that I'm in 3rd to begin with. And Adam Wainwright finally pitched a pretty good game. 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run yesterday. They beat Toronto. St. Louis beat Toronto 6-1. So he actually gets the win. So 27 points. That was nice to see. And Ryan Helsley actually, I believe, either pitched the 8th or the 9th. I'm assuming the 9th. Yeah, I'm assuming the 9th, actually. So he pitches an inning, strikes out 2. He gets 5 points. So in that game total with St. Louis pitching, I got 32 points. So yay me. But then, of course, to ruin it, Jorge Lopez finally gives up another earned run, and he gave up an earned run and an unearned run, couple of hits, couple of walks, and he takes the loss, so he gets -8 points out of that. But he has been pitching very, very well. Obviously, that's going to happen. Obviously it's a little disappointing, but, he has been pitching very, very well. He's got a 1.71 ERA, .99 whip, 52 Ks in 47 innings, 17 walks, got 19 saves. And Baltimore is going to win the World Series, right? So why not have the closer for the best team in the league, right? They get to 500. That shows you how bad they are. Baltimore gets to 500, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, they might win the World Series because this is so absurd that Baltimore is even a 500 team. Oh my goodness, they're unbelievable now." And for Baltimore standards, they are, unfortunately. And I was always a big fan of Baltimore. I'm not knocking Baltimore. I remember when Cal Ripken was on the team, and I remember when Camden Yards was the place to be at. I always liked the brick on the outside. That was cool. But they're just, I just think it's funny that they get to 500 and that's like some sort of achievement. So yeah, anyways, Ryan Helsley's been pitching really, really well. Again, he's available still in 35% of ESPN leagues, which I don't understand. And he's just about as available as Jorge Lopez. Lopez is available in 40% of ESPN leagues. What's weird is David Bednar he's rostered in 72% of ESPN leagues, which is more than Ryan Helsley. And Ryan Helsley is just having a phenomenal year. So I'm surprised that that's the case. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video. I did pick up David Robertson, the closer for the Cubs, used to play on the Yankees for all those years. So I got him. And I did pick up another hitter, even though I can't remember his name now. This is a good little test. Probably should have written this down beforehand. Let me just see if I can't take a look real quick. No, it's going to be a little longer than that. Okay, so he plays first and he's a DH. Plays for the Guardians, I know that much. Josh Naylor, that's right. And he's a former first-round draft pick. I think it was 12th, 6 or 7 years ago. I think it was like 2015, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like the 12th pick, but it was a mid-first-round pick. And he's averaging 2.8 fantasy points a game, 190 total on the year. And he's rostered in about 57% of ESPN leagues. So you might want to at least take a look at him. He plays outfield, first base, and DH, which DH doesn't really help you at all. But and then let's see. So tomorrow he's going to be eligible for me because I picked him up today, and I have Sandy Alcantara, Patrick Sandoval. Why I don't know. I like to hurt myself, I guess, and Kyle Wright going for me tomorrow. And again, Patrick Sandoval is pitching pretty well. I mean, you look at his numbers, you look at his ERA, he's got 91 Ks and 84 innings pitched, 87 hits given up, 32 earned runs, 39 walks. And the walks are a little high, obviously, especially in 84 innings pitched. But he's 3-6 because he just doesn't get any run support whatsoever. So, yeah. It is what it is. He's averaging 8.6 points per game, 138 total. I don't know why I have him still, but again, his ERA is not that bad. He's really not pitching all that badly. It's just the Angels will not score runs to save their life. Yeah, I mean, in 3 of his last 5 games, he's given up 2 runs or less. And then actually it's more than that. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 6 of his last 8 games, he's given up 2 runs or less. And in those 8 games, he's 0-5. So, like, what do you want him to do? Seriously. I know he gives up a few more walks, but, he just doesn't get the run support. He's got a 3.43 ERA on the year. So it is what it is. So yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Thanks for checking out the video. Appreciate the support, and hope your pitching is better than mine, because mine is not good. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.